Hi there, everybody. Welcome to episode number 195 of It'll Be Fine. I'm your friend and your pal, Kelly Zemnickis. At the time we are recording this, it's about minus 30 degrees Celsius here in Toronto. So it's very cold. It's very cold, but we are going to warm up in the kitchen today with a really good bake and a really good laugh. The one, the only, Ryan Sim is in the kitchen today. He is zooming in from his home in Hamilton, Ontario, and we are baking today a crunch cake. What is that, you ask? Well, it's one of the many awesome dishes in Questlove's MixTape PotLuck cookbook, a collection of some of his friends' favorite dishes and accompanying music by Questlove. There's a great mixtape playlist in this. This is what we're doing today, guys. We're doing Jessica Biel's blueberry crunch cake. Jessica, of course, is married to Justin Timberlake. So a question I'm probably going to ask Ryan, because I got to know, who is his favorite member of NSYNC? Mine, Lance Bass. I got to be honest, it was Lance. Yep, indeed. Anyways, the tune for this dish, by the way, Questlove recommends A House Is Not a Home, the Luther Vandross version. Friends, it's gonna be fine. Cold, but fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
How's it going?
It's going. I don't bake ever, so I hope I did this right. I got the stuff all prepared. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
That is totally what you're supposed to do. I've got my stuff here off to the side. My dog's just looking up at me. My dog, I think she's a cat, so I'd pick her up and show you, but she hates like hugs. It's weird.
My son, he's napping, but his bedroom's right. I don't know why it's right beside so there might be a surprise guest. If that happens, I will have to bake and make a bottle of milk.
That is absolutely fine. Just rocking the I thought you were getting a bottle of milk now to like crack open.
No, it's the weekend. I can have it's also past noon, so I can have a drink.
Oh, totally. Well, cheers to you, friend. Happy New Year. There we go.
You know what I bought? I bought this huge extendable snow brush that can go like 12 meters or 12 feet.
Yeah.
So I can shovel the snow off the roof, because once I bought a house now, so because everyone bought a house in Hamilton during the pandemic. But when the snow goes up, these are old homes. When the snow goes above like the vents that are supposed to go out of your house, the snow comes into the house. So I'm new to all this. I was in apartments and stuff, and now I have a roof brush. I didn't know I had to brush the roof of my house. It's like flossing for homeowners.
I'm hoping today we won't have a problem with this. We're baking from, I think what is the coolest cookbook I own, the Questlove MixTape PotLuck cookbook. Look at these fun pictures. You can do some like adult coloring in the book if you wish.
Oh, that's cool.
Fun coloring. And this dish, what we are aiming to make today, Ryan, is something looking like this.
Okay. I chopped up my pecans way finer than that.
Oh, that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm actually using almonds, so doesn't matter.
Oh,
what else? Do what you want. But this is the blueberry crunch cake. It's a recipe from Jessica Biel, who of course is married to Justin Timberlake, leading me to need to ask you, Ryan, who is your favorite member of NSYNC?
I like JT. I like him for the talent, and I think he should have been an actor. But I respect Joey Fatone more because he's kind of got the body I think is obtainable. Actually, Justin Timberlake looked, when he had the frosted tips, I didn't like frosted tips, JT. No.
I don't like frosted tips, anyone. I'm not a frosted tips girl.
And there's no frosting in this, right? There's no frosting tonight.
There's no frosting tonight. The first thing we're going to do is preheat our ovens to 350. If you have not yet done that.
Okay.
Look, there we go. In action, everybody. And this is a pretty simple recipe. All you need, aside from your pan, you need a can opener to get those pineapples out of your can. So I gotta do that.
So
first.
what I did was I specifically went to the store and found a pineapple can that has a trusty little.
Well, because you spent all your money on your roof brush.
Do we keep juice, or do we want the juice?
Do we want the juice? That is, who doesn't want the juice? It says turn the can into the dish. It does not say don't use the juice. I say use the juice. I think it'll add some flavoring to this. Okay, first thing, before we do that, bud, first thing, we are going to lube up this pan with butter, oil, cooking spray, whatever you want to use. Just give it a good coating of something. We're going to take this can of pineapple and dump it. Boom. And spread this around. We'll spread it around as daintily as possible. Do this. Well, my oven just preheated, so that's perfect. All right, so that is going on the bottom. This can also be referred to as a dump cake because you are basically dumping everything into the pan. But blueberry crunch cake sounds prettier.
Well, I have I'm gonna eat this, but I can't eat gluten, so any cake is a dump cake for me. So we'll be good. We'll be good.
You could have bought a gluten-free mix.
Yeah, but I just wanted it to taste good. So I went old school, Betty Crocker, white. It's about as bad as you can get.
I got this one.
Oh, look at us.
Nice.
Hey, someone from Betty Crocker, please screenshot this. Okay.
We're going to take our 3 cups of blueberries and dump that on top of the pineapple. So far, this is pretty easy.
Does this mean after this I can gloat that I know how to bake? Is that how it works?
Oh, 100%. The next show I do with you, I hope to see a bake sale tray for some Ryan dishes. We can do a gluten-free. If you ever want to come back on and do a gluten-free dish,
Sure.
Happily walk you through that too.
And then
You
we
should
can-
have told me.
All right.
All right, so we're going to spread that across. This is smelling very fresh and delightful, given the fact that it's so fucking cold here. But yeah, that's what ours is looking like. There we go. By the way, fun fact, Jessica Biel is from northern Minnesota. So she's used to this temperature.
That's even worse than this, to be honest.
Having been, yes, it is. It's a cold state, but a lovely state. I absolutely adore Minneapolis and Minnesota. Okay. All right. Next, what we are going to do is take our box of old school cake mix. We are going to open it. And don't dump the cake mix yet. You're gonna cut it open. I love this. I hope I get to meet her one day and thank her for this recipe. This is the best. So you cut it open, you go get your nuts, grab your nuts.
Okay.
You take your nuts and you pour it in the bag.
I read the recipe. I think it's only some of them.
Yeah, half a cup. So take some of your nuts out. Don't be as excited as I was right? Because we need them on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Oh my gosh, there's a face in the bottom of my blueberry dish. That's amazing. Say shake as daintily as you can. Basically we want to get the nuts mixed in with this
Sugar cake stuff.
Oh, my screen's jumpy a little bit.
You look good to me.
Okay, good. because my screen is.
Oh yeah. It looks like an old school TV.
That's weird. Hopefully that stops. I'll work around it. But yeah, seems like when I shake the bag, the screen shakes, which is super weird. But shake the bag, get that mixed around, and then sprinkle the cake mix on top of that blueberry and pineapple mixture we've got there. So just as Ryan is doing. Very, very bizarre. I just upgraded Zoom. I find every time you upgrade Zoom, it does something really fucked up.
Yeah, see, I didn't upgrade Zoom. Maybe. What the hell? Hey, is this Jessica Biel's fault?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? This is because you said your favorite NSYNC was Lance. So just correct it. Who is your favorite?
Timberlake. It's Justin Timberlake. I've done the damage, Ryan. I've done the damage of whatever the hell is happening to my screen. All right. So what we're going to do now is just very as gently as possible, because this is kind of going to go everywhere. Just layer this.
Yep.
I feel like I'm like Max Headroom from the 80s is going to jump out or something. Unsalted is preferred. If you bake with salted, no worries whatsoever. I have vegan butter, which is just fine. It's good.
Yeah. Oh,
all right, let me get my measuring cup.
All right.
Do this. So I like to melt it in the microwave, but you can do what Ryan's doing. And yeah, we're gonna melt that butter on top. And it doesn't say to stir or anything like that. It just says to melt the butter on top and drizzle. It is all butter. So that's what the drizzling looks like. It kind of looks like a cool Art Deco painting, I've got to say. Then we are going to take those extra nuts and we are going to sprinkle it on top of this cake.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little sprinkle. Put that in.
So which nuts?
So the pecans, whatever nuts you want to use, we're going to sprinkle the rest.
Okay, so these nuts.
Got it. Those nuts. Yes. And whether you've chopped them up finely, as Ryan has done, or you've done more of like a little bite, as I have done, it is all good. No worries. Another dollop here. All right, and then this is going to go into the oven for approximately 1 hour at 350. But as Ryan reminded me, at the 30-minute mark, open the door, give your cake a turn, close it, do it for another 30 minutes approximately. And now it's time to play What Did Kelly Forget? Again, I always forget something when I do this show. I forgot the gosh darn sugar. So as gently as we can, I'm going to take this cake out of the oven, add 2 tablespoons of sugar, sprinkle it on top, get it back in the oven. Bob's your uncle. Is it because I admitted to be a Lance Bass fan? Is that why? I don't know. Anyway, Ryan will be back soon. That's going to be fun.
I heard him. He yelled, "It's time for some milk." So we're going to do this.
Nice. Dad duty. Dad duty.
Yeah, so we're getting him to learn more words because a lot of kids during the pandemic have had delays.
Oh, your mic's gone kind of funny.
Hello?
I can't breathe.
Can you hear me?
No.
What about
Gremlin.
now?
It's the gremlin.
Now? Nothing?
Better, but you sound like you're in a tin can.
What happened? Okay, let me
We
see.
professed our love for Justin Timberlake. I don't know. Come right out of the oven.
Oh, I wonder if you can see it steaming.
It is. Yeah, it's steamy. All right, don't burn your mouth, bud. Oh, damn. Oh, I love.
Mm,
I like it.
yeah. I think it would go well with like a scoop of ice cream.
I was just thinking that. I mean, it's like a nice solid fruit crumble. You know, you got your cake bits, your fruit bits, a dollop of ice cream or yogurt or whatever you want would work well. But this is like comfort food 101, I think.
Yeah, I can just picture us, in northern Minnesota on a cold day. Hey, wait a minute. What, do you do a rating?
I don't do a rating system. I have zero poker face, so if I don't enjoy something, I cannot pretend. But I like this a lot. This is like cuddly.
Can I rate this in the style that I do on my cooking show, Chow and Down?
Please, please, please. Yeah.
Okay. I give this, what's it called?
The dish is called blueberry crunch cake.
I give Jessica Biel's Blueberry Crunch a 9 out of 10. This is Kelly cooking. What's your show called? Well, I had a lot of fun. Was there any other things, or was this sort of it?
No, you just owe me $200. That's all.
Okay, no problem. I have to.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right. Well, we're back. Our food critic has returned. Hi again.
Hey, I want you to try cake. Do you like cake? Okay.
No.
He just wanted me to put his shoe on.